Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DPL, specifically the DPL Winter Open number three, baby. We're back for a third installment. Now, I was supposed to be joined by Ikazo, but since technically everyone thinks we are the one and same, he's not going to be here. And instead, I am joined by the one and only Benny AU that you can see right here on my left. You want to say hi to the people real quick?
Hey, what's up, everybody? First time doing this. I have no clue what I'm doing.
I believe for today we will be having Momentum Rats going up against LCG, and we're just kind of waiting for them to get started so we can hop into the game. But I am excited to say the least. Like I said before, third installment, and they've got me back the second time as well. So I guess I did decently well the first time around, and now we got Benny AU baking in as well. So it's gonna be an exciting match to say the least. It's gonna be fun. I'm hyped.
I hope so. Hey, I have no clue what's going on here. I'm gonna do my best to really figure things out. I played a bit of the game here and there, but I'm still, still new to it a little bit.
Okay,
Still figuring
okay.
things out. So we'll see. We'll see. Hey,
I feel
you gotta guide me a bit of the way there. That's all.
I feel you, and I mean, hey, the best way to learn, just watch the pros doing it, right? So it's like
Hey,
we learn it from the best.
just throw me in the fire. Just try it out. I don't
Exactly.
know.
He's just gonna toss you in the deep end real quick.
Just tell
Just
yeah,
let's see
yeah. Come
see
on.
if you can swim. So I'm not sure if they're quite ready yet. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and click on the spectate.
Refresh maybe. Let's see. I don't know if they started just yet, but yeah, we're just waiting for the team to start the game up. We're gonna start spectating and see what's going on, and yeah, I'm excited to see how it goes. Again, I played a bunch of it too, but definitely interested to see how the pros played out and how they use the utility and how they played out these maps. And I think the biggest thing too is I played a lot, but there are certain things on certain maps I still don't know about. Like I didn't know what was it? I think it was one of them on like one of the maps don't have a like I think it was one of the maps don't have a vault sometimes. There's some maps don't have a certain things depending on what happens. Like that's
Hmm.
definitely that's really cool to me. I think I was
Yeah.
talking about I think maybe it was bank and then sometimes a bank or on maps they don't have the vault in there or something like that. I can't remember.
Oh, that is be. Yeah. No, it's crazy. It's a lot of stuff that you really gotta kind of learn. You pick up on the fly as well. It's like
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you though, like kind of like what's your relationship with like due process in general? How long you been playing?
Yeah, I just played the game really. I just played due process a lot and I just wanted to try casting it. That's all really.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Same here. Been playing it a lot as well. And I was like, dude, I don't have to embarrass myself in ranked. I could just watch other people do it instead and make fun of them. So
I think the biggest too is like at a certain point you're like I'm not that good actually, so I want to get involved. I'm not really good enough to be a player, so I'm just like I gotta cast the game.
exactly, exactly. It's a lot safer. I get to make fun of their mistakes. That Lord knows if they watch me play, they're gonna they'd have a romp. But it's like I'm safe. I'm safe. I get to watch.
Oh yeah. I get to see how they're doing and maybe maybe see how they're going and see what they're doing and maybe take that into my own games or
Yeah.
maybe if they do something terrible, I can criticize them a little bit. Maybe be a bit big headed there.
Feel a little toxic here and
Feel a
there.
little toxic. Sometimes you see them make a play and you're like, was that the right move?
Wow, that really sucked. Like, what are you doing?
I ain't gonna say they suck, but just sometimes you'd be like, who made that call?
So who drafted you for this team?
Oh, there we go. Looks like it's up right now. It's like actually, yeah. Hit
ah.
spectate.
Oh yeah. Okay, they're
Hit the
already in.
spectate button. Looks like we're getting into it in a second. So I'm attempting to connect to the game server. Attempting.
No, I am in. Actually, it's looking like they just
Oh,
started
I
their
hear the
first
noise.
round. Yep.
I hear Killdo.
Oh lord.
I'm not a fan of Killdo personally.
Oh, you know what? I might even be in the wrong one, actually.
Did you join a ranked game?
I, I think I spectated the wrong team. I,
Yo.
I thought it was gonna be LCG. Why? Am I tripping?
I got because the guy I added is in a game. I'm assuming it's right. I'm assuming it's correct. Am I? Let me look at the server. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
correct.
I am
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the.
yeah, yeah, you're good. You're in the right game. Yeah, yeah. We're good. We're good. We're good.
I'm on the
We're
wrong
good.
one, actually.
Oh,
I'm in
you actually did
banking.
go the wrong one. You actually,
Yeah.
you actually
Okay.
did join the.
Let me swap that over real quick.
All right. Well, we on Killdome first. We got. I think actually I don't know which team is which. Is Roach, Sinister, Fishy, and Playbug are on LCQ or what team was that? Oh, Roach's Rats. We got Rats on
Yeah.
one side, you get LCQ on the red
Yeah.
side. Okay,
Rats
for the
on the
moment
left
at
side.
least.
Is it
So yeah,
LCQ or LCG?
LCG. My bad.
LCG. But okay.
My bad. Oh,
Momentum.
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 Momentum. I'm being told three different things. Sorry about that, guys. I'm new to this
Yeah.
still. Give me a second. All
Okay.
right, so we got Rats on the attack. We got momentum on the defense here.
Okay.
and we're on Kill Dome first, and we can see see the defense already setting things up. And well, I gotta say, I'm still new to this. I'm not totally sure how it's going on, but I guess they really want to make sure that they don't push from, I guess, from beach or base side over. I guess because that's where the bomb is at. They're gonna hold on to base for as long as possible. They don't really care about pit or the lights at all, really. So
Dupros is just being a flawless game for me right now, and it's just taking ages to connect.
one of
This
our
is
casters can't
great.
even see the game.
Like, how am I gonna cast, bro?
I can't get a cast, bro. Well,
Oh
hey,
my
I will
god.
cast. I will radio cast it for you right now. You can
Thank
listen to
you,
me,
man.
and then.
You are just covering so expertly for me. I appreciate it. This is
Well,
already
so
this is
far
great.
from it looks like the attacking team also isn't bringing anything to breach. Actually, they're gonna save on this first round of Kill Dome.
Ooh.
They're all pushing beach. There's no utility. There's no breaching. They're all bringing APs, a couple flashes, some smokes. Like I said, they're bringing 2 smokes out of the 4. They're bringing a few flashes. Forget about flashes. They'll bring in APs. No power weapons. No weapons that are of limited use per se. So it looks like I'll push up the beach for the moment. They're on top of the beach looking for kills. Burley's the first one up. He's sitting behind next to a barbed wire, actually trying to play a sneaky peek behind this barbed wire, waiting for someone unwillingly or knowingly push up to his position that may not expect him to be hiding there next to the barbed wire. Also, there's no grenades either, so they got to walk this barbed wire. Looks like Fishy's trying to shoot some shots over maybe towards Macius or one of the players far out, but they got long range bullets. Here we go. Jumping through the attackers, run through. Roach is walking right into Burley. Burley's waiting for it. He swings out. He can't get the kill though. Sick Tamer though gets smacked by Voxel on the far side on top, and he's gonna pull back. Voxel's gotten his kill. Burley unfortunately can't get a kill in that spot. He's got picked up by 2 players. But so far, it's just, 1-for-1 play bug. Oh, we got smacked by that sniper. But Macius, it's down now to just 3 members on the attack. But they're stuck in this one-sided attack. Because, again, they didn't bring in heart breaching. They got to take this one-sided affair. Got to walk through the angles that the defenders are expecting. And so far, it's still not like too crazy. 2-for-1. The attackers still have some leeway to make things happen, but it's not looking good for them. Oh, down goes Voxel. He's on the top side. Has been put up, but Macius still with that sniper. Roach has made ways through. Raze is pulled back, but Roach is actually farther in. He's made his way all the way back to where Voxel's at. Do they know? Macius does know Roach is up there. Fish jumps right in. He takes a Razor. Engine's kind of he's trying to get a kill. Fish has gotten 2. It's up to Macius on a sniper now. It's a 2v1. And the time is only 15 seconds. If Macius can stop him planting or stop him defusing, they can win this round. Oh no, Macius, he's gonna back up. He's gonna save it. Yeah, he doesn't want to go for the kill. He's trying to save that sniper, but can he still save it? He's got 15 seconds to stay alive. Do they know where he is?
Now the hunt begins. They're trying to get him. They want that mop, baby.
They want it, bro. They want it.
Ooh, he's just sitting in the corner.
Now they pull back. I guess they're looking for guns, though. It's probably the biggest thing because they just ran on APs.
Yeah, Mace is just sitting in the corner. He's like, please don't open the door, please.
But that was surprising. That was a full save from the side of Momentum, not Momentum, Rats, but they still are able to, even though they're walking into the trap or the expected play by the defense, they still won.
Yeah, no, absolutely, expertly, and just well done, well played in general, getting the picks, doing exactly what they got to do, getting the bomb, holding those angles well, and just making sure there's nothing Macius can do, even with the mop. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's still nice that Macius was able to, save that mop. You don't lose it round 1, especially because that's so dangerous taking it round 1 as well. If you have that used against you, like you're gonna be in a tough spot.
The attacker's got 2 snipers. Like, oh god. But yeah, like it's the crazy that they only had APs and the attackers had the AKs, they had the mop, they had other guns on top of that. They could have had a couple MP5s, some smaller guns, but still, the fact they had the smaller guns, or the fact the attackers had, the defenders had what they wanted, they brought what they wanted, they still lost the round. Kind of crazy to me. But hey, we're on bank now. It's a different playground here. We're gonna see if the defenders can do the same, or if the attackers looks like they're actually spending this time too, actually.
Well, gonna be interesting here.
Did you actually get in the game or what? What's going on, dude?
No, I had to restart my game, and it's not even showing me the people I have friendly playing. Due process, man. It's just not wanting to.
You might have to watch the observer.
I might, I might have to.
Yeah, you might have to do that. Honestly. That's unfortunate.
Yeah,
dude, technical difficulties, man.
Yeah,
it's the worst. It's the worst. but on bank so far, it looks like yes. It looks like the attackers are looking to open up that first entrance with a breach charge, and there looks like they're trying to use a wall charge into the left side by hall by bathroom, and they're gonna push through for the button, of course, because they got to get the button open, to get the vault open, and then from there push through tellers later on. So it's gonna be interesting to see how the defenders, if they're expecting a wall charge into that hallway by the button, because that's a kind of crazy move. And that's a crazy place. That's a crazy place, but it's interesting to see them put the wall charge in such an open place such as lobby.
All right, I'm gonna just tune into the observer feed here. Screw it, man.
Yeah.
We got to work with what we got.
Yeah.
All right. Quality's not gonna be as good. I won't be able to see names, unfortunately. Actually, you know what? Can you screen share? It might even be a bit better.
Oh, for me, yeah, maybe I can
Yeah,
yeah,
that would be
I can check
perfect.
that. Yeah. Let me try doing that for you. Let's see. How does that look
Appreciate.
for you? How's that look, man?
Let me take a look here. Oh yeah, much better. Okay. Nah, okay, everything. Go down onto entrance, and we do see Roche Playbug entering in. First contact already being made. Very nicely done. Looking to secure themselves the teller. Now they realize that no one is there. They can move it up. Next step will be securing themselves. Security, as the name would say.
Wait, did they break? Oh, they did break the wall charge.
Ooh, okay. Wall charge did go down though. Looking to push. Voxel in the
Oh.
bathroom though. He's got the auto shotgun. He's gonna push out. Ooh, he gets him in the back, but he is gonna go down. Roach expertly taking him out. Very nicely done. And just like that, 2 more members are going to fall as well. It is gonna be a 1-on-4. Macius. He has the KR, but there's just not much he can do. It's looking like he's gonna be saving once again. Didn't bring the mop this time. Is going to get 1 kill on Sinister Lotho. Very nicely done. The bomb has been diffused to 53%, 70%. Yeah, nothing Macius can do, unfortunately. Needs to sit back and just hold. Once again, Macius will be saving this round. Lone survivor.
Oh.
I'm seeing a bit of a pattern here.
Yeah, Macius both times. Oh, just.
Oh, no,
you
he does
you cursed him. You cursed him, bro.
I
You
cursed
cursed him. You're like lone survivor, just runs and kills him.
Just gets gunned down. And just like that, the whole team gets wiped. Unfortunate to see.
Oh, dude,
Oh.
that sucks so much for Roach though, because Roach was it Roach? No, maybe I'm wrong. I can't remember the player's name. The guy with the auto shotty. That was the perfect moment for him to be in bathroom with the auto shot. He gets one,
Yeah,
gets traded out immediately,
yeah.
and that could have been what stopped the entire round. Because and also too, we didn't see. But the 2 players in the hallway also died very quickly as well. So that entire section of the map, which most of the defenders were at, defending the button, failed, or not really failed, but flopped pretty quickly, unfortunately.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they fold a little bit, man. Voxel just had to wait a little longer, a little more patience.
Oh yeah, Voxel. Yeah, that's who it was. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
just like
that was-
if you just wait a second longer, like
Yeah.
after his teammates had died, they didn't clear bathroom. It could have been a huge play to just deal with most of the attack there. But hey,
Yeah.
it's hard. It's hard to call it sometimes too, especially
Yeah,
in this game. It's not like it's other games when you might have information aside. It's like you're just basically calling off footsteps for God's sakes.
Yeah, exactly. That's like, it happens. It happens.
Yeah,
You know,
it
Keep that
happens.
in mind for next round. And so
Yeah,
let's see if they can take things back here. Macius probably pretty pissed that he went down that route. So let's see if he can make something happen this time around.
Yeah, and it's just them too. So the attack now doesn't have the wall charge, doesn't have the one of the door charges, but it has 1 more left. So they have a door charge, they have a clacker to go off of, so they still can do 1 more door here, but they can't get a wall up or anything. It looks like they're going for office, of course, because that's really the only place you can use that last door charge. You could do it on dock as well, but you know, dock's kind of that's such a wide open space to be taken over there.
Exactly.
That's not a. Ugh.
And we do see Macius does have the mop now since he was able to save it
Yeah.
that first round. So just like now you definitely don't want to push dogs. So definitely
Oof.
better to go for like that office, those close.
Exactly. Yeah, that's good. You can close counters. They still have a lot of those guns. They even have actually. It looks like rats this time are actually bringing the sniper. You
Ooh.
see the sniper on their side. They're bringing it out. So we're gonna see if that comes to fruition. If they can get something out of that per se. But I'm surprised we haven't seen a shotgun yet from the side of rats though.
That's true. That's true. I think it's just mainly because it hasn't been too many like shotgun sided maps right now because
Yeah, that's
you've
true,
got
yeah.
Dome, you can't really use it there. And so I'm curious
True,
if they're going to
true.
be able to get the power because we haven't seen a power play at all. But then again, I mean, Dome.
Did they even bring? Are they even bringing
I'm not sure
NVGs
they
this time? Actually, I
bring
can't
RE
tell.
Yeah, I was about to
Oh
say
yeah, no,
oh
they
yeah,
have
they
MVGs.
do got it.
They have
Okay.
MVGs. Yeah, so this is gonna
babies.
be
We about to
Ooh.
be fighting in the dark. Bravo 6 about to go dark here. And we're gonna go ahead. Gonna go ahead
Bravo
and set
6
up on
about to
this.
get fried.
About to get fried. About to go dark. Look at Razor, man. He's just holding that.
I'm trying to get to him actually. Where is
Oh
he?
my
Where is he?
god.
Oh, well, was that a grenade?
Yeah, grenade did go down to take out the barbed wire that was at the free door, so now they will be able to enter in there.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yep, that's
faster.
gone.
Look, Razor and Macius both holding that door down, but now, okay, they are in office. Molotov is going to go down though, which will stop the push, give Macius some time to reposition. Very nicely done. And IGN is just going to go ahead and they're going to back off, actually. They're going to go ahead, just kind of slowly reel him in. Let him come on in, let him go into those choke points, and then they're just going to gun him down. Flashbang
Yeah.
does go in. Double flashbang. They are in office, have control. Picks, not quite going to connect, though. Voxel doing a bit of damage with the leg gross. Play bug is going to be taken considerably low. He now needs to be careful. And now we see Razor has also fallen back into a bit of a safer position, I should say. And now the entire top left of the map is in control of momentum. Okay, more shots, more trading. Nothing quite gonna connect.
Razor!
Kill White. Razor, he's in a bad spot. No, Razor is gonna go down. The rats. He had such a good angle, and now Voxel needs to be careful trying to shoot through those floor grates. Not quite gonna get anything though. And just like that, they're in a bit of a bad spot now. The entire top side of the map has been taken. Playbug is not going to find that, though. He's going to go down to Burley, and Voxel picking up the kill on Rats as well. But Voxel is going to go down and return to Roach. Just like that, it is a 3-on-3. Down goes Burley as well. Fishy cutting through him like it's nothing. And now Macius and IGN are stuck on the bomb. Fishy takes out another. Looking to get Macius as well. Oh, Macius goes down, and just like that, round 3 is going to go to them as well. Going to get that defused. Very nicely done.
Man, dude, the attackers, see, the Rats are so good with these AP-25. Like, sure, they have the sniper, one guy in AK, but they're still fragging out with these APs. They're still getting shots down, and despite the fact that the defenders had the leg roast, they had the mop that time. They had weapons that should have had long range per se, but I will like you said before, they kind of receded some of that control to them pretty quickly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, we really saw, like, the moment they went into office, you're like, nah, we dipping, we out,
exactly, yeah, like,
we gone.
I get you have like long range weapons, but you gotta do something about it. You can't just let the attackers take all of that territory. And then, of course, like you saw, I think it was it not Vox? Who was it this time? It was I can't remember the names off the top of my head. He's in a great quarter with
Razor.
yeah, it was Razor. Yeah, Razor. He was sitting in that corner. He had a great time. And again, just like we saw from the side before, from the side of from Voxel, just that timing to kill someone immediately. Like, you had that trigger discipline. And I think this time there was a bit better trigger discipline with Razor, but he missed the shots. The dire shots needed to just, go 1 for 1 at least to give his team at least, just keep it even in that moment. But he goes down, so it's now a disadvantage. And then
it was going good till he got riddled with bullets.
Positioning was great. It's just the dire moment you need to shoot him. And it's just like it's times like that. Those are the dire moments where people need to trade and go 1 for 1 or go big, because in the end, then the rest of the team, then you have to leave the rest of the team and try and make up for that. Like we saw there, Vox was trying to get more kills, or Burley trying to get more kills and try and bring it back in. It's so difficult, especially when, like, sure, they had the long weapons, but you saw there the top floor control was so important for the attacking team. Having that top floor on the left side for them to walk up and just shoot shots and down on the members of the defense and just slowly whittle them down is unfortunate.
Yeah, absolutely. And just like that, the tables have been turned, the rounds have been switched, and now we've got the side of Rats on the defending team. So we're going to go ahead and see how they are going to play this. That's always the nice thing, kind of, when you're attacking first. Sure, it's, it's a little nerve-wracking, but now coming in to the defending side, you kind of know the most obvious, points of entry and, like, the most obvious angles that they're going to try and utilize, because you just use them yourself. So we're going to be able to see how they're going to go ahead and counter. It's looking like they're going to go ahead and use that door charge to get into jungle. Maybe have some people go through beach as well, as we did see how well a beach rush can work if you're able to control base. Just like that, 3 seconds on the clock. All right, we're going to be deploying. Let's go ahead and see what the plan of attack is going to be.
I guess the question would be, was anybody from the attacking team from the side of, momentum actually going to go towards beach at all? Or are they all going to go towards jungle, actually? Because you see as well, Burley's bringing long range. You see Macius with the sniper. So there's definitely, they're not all going to go jungle. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Oh, but actually, looking like they might all be going jungle.
Where's Macius going then?
Macius is just chilling, bro. He's like, y'all go ahead.
All right, wow.
Yeah, I'll clean up. I'll clean up when you guys are done. And look at that. Fishy already has that Molotov prep. The moment that door, yep, there it is. Molotov gonna go out and gonna go ahead and deny the quick rush. Very nicely done. And Macius was actually he's waiting. He's waiting
for a cue. But look at Roach. I think Roach saw him though through the windows.
Yeah, I was about to say. Okay, he did kick the door down. Then looking to get
in there. Grenade comes out, destroys the barbed wire.
Very nice. Now that's gonna allow him to push a bit more, but Voxel, I don't know if this is the map to have the shotgun out.
Well, oh, what
Okay,
the?
smoke goes down, but a bit of a bad position for it. Voxel and Fishy are about to connect though.
Oh,
Not quite. Oh, Squishy. Oh, Fishy does get Voxel, but IGN is going to pick up the kill on him. And there we go. Rat is going to waste Razor. Very nicely done. Just that choke point. So many members of the team go down. Rat's with the Gruber. He's absolutely cracked. Gets another kill. Roach gets a kill as well. And just like that, it's down to Macius. Has the Saber. Doesn't want to lose it. A very nice pick, though, on Playbook. And now it's a 1-on-3. Macius needs to make something happen. The majority of the side of Team Rats is quite low, though. So having that Saber, that might allow him to get 2-1 taps there if he hits his shots. Just barely gonna miss, not quite gonna connect.
yeah, but this is where the defending team of, you know, Rats has to make a mistake though from the win
Yeah,
this. There's no way. Like, sure, they're all low, but this would lead the Rats to just have to play crazy or peek out when they don't need to lose those fights. Because I'm assuming this one, Mace, just like we saw in the first round of their defense, he's gonna stay the sniper once again.
Yeah, absolutely. I know. All you got to do right now, just hunker down, man. Just let Macius come to you, and you're gonna be golden.
That round though was just they all just piled up on one side though, and then I don't know if the smoke,
the smoke.
Yeah, I don't know. Was that smoke? Because it was actually before the round started. That icon of smoke was there actually. So my question was, that really intended?
I don't know, man. I hope not, because like that's just I hate to see it when like people always smoke out their entry point. It's like
Because that's what you because that's what, like there's close smokes and there's far smokes, but smoking out your literal only angle into the outside of where you're coming from is not a close smoke. That is just, that to me is a fumble, but I don't know for sure. Again, I don't know what's going on in the heads of, you know, the players. I'm not going to assume anything, but to me that's a fumble. I know there was another smoke point on like the bottom of the stairs, which makes more sense. If you get a smoke at the bottom of the stairs so they can't, you know, peek you from around the corner, makes sense to me. I gotcha. But when you're smoking the top of the stairs where you have to leave eventually,
yeah, I don't know if that was the move, but hey, you know what? Well, it didn't even work out. Otherwise, I'd be like, it worked out, but it did not. So we are gonna have to see. They're gonna have to switch up their tactics if they want to take a win here. It is 4-0 at the moment for Team Rat. So Team Momentum, they need to get some momentum right now if they want to bring this thing back home. I gotta say it the way it is, man. It's not looking good. You do not want to get 7 or 8-0'd in this thing.
Yeah, they need a spark of life in them or something, because that round, like, and again, like it seems like Macius was by himself. He maybe bring one more person with him or something like that. Maybe saying if you're gonna have like that push, I feel like Macius should have been the distraction rather than, you know, the explosion in the jungle be the distraction. So that because you explode in the jungle, you can push right in. Nobody's expecting it. Sure, the barbarian is in the way, but that's definitely a bigger thing, because if Macius is playing up there and they're all, you know, focus on Macius or another person on that beach side, and you know the snipers there, they're taking shots, it could prove to be a better jungle push than what we saw there, because once they opened up jungle, it was pretty obvious on the side of the defense, like, oh, we're just gonna focus and stop this right here, right now.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I mean, it just seems kind of like Momentum was like, hey, just throw all your bodies at them, and then I'll make sure like I'll clean up afterwards. All right, y'all just do your thing, get them low for me, and let me look good.
Hey, let's see what they do here. Like you said, they need a spark of life. They need something to keep them going, because we'll see what's so far. But it looks like they're focusing on these vents. They're not actually going to use any hard breaching whatsoever. They just use some of the utility, some of those flashes, stick mostly to, you know, the APs, the things that they have in abundance per se in their economy. So this is going to be a save round from the side of Momentum. Whether or not it's going to work out, though, because we're going to see barbed wire placed by one of the defenders, or supposed to be at least one of the defenders on these vents, though. So it looks like they're at least expecting a vent push, because they did. I guess they expected only one, you know, breach charge last round, so they still have a lot left. They still have a wall charge. They still have more left. They still have a clacker to go off of.
Yeah, if I had to take a guess, I have a feeling they're gonna go ahead and save that wall charge for the factory map. Probably try and get like a dog's breach going. You know, you got to spice it up. You got to do something new. And just like that, the vent did kick down. Razor first one in. Oh, look at that, though. Loaf is just waiting, man. He's just like, come on, hop through that vent, see what happens. And there's just so much barbed wire on these vents. So the moment you hop down, they have no nades, so they won't be able to get rid of those. So they are going to be moving at a snail's pace when they hop out of this vent. And we do.
This sounds like a death trap right here. It seems like.
I don't know if I'm liking the look of this. Okay.
Yeah, they opened them both. So both are open.
Both vents do go
Looks
down.
like they'll
Flashbang. Yep, flashbang goes in. Razor is in, dodging a lot of crossfire there. Just like that, the majority of the team is in. Molotov not quite going to get in deep as he would like it to be.
They're just pre-firing your back. They're just trying to find shots on these defenders who are, bunkered down and accounting. Rats and Roach here just waiting for the attacking team to push through. They're stuck in they're stuck in manager. They're all stuck there. Oh, but dude, Razor, great shot to start us off though. That's the first step. Push in.
Yep, down goes Ro, and just like that, now that's the momentum they need, but they forgot about Rats, who is in the back, takes that first pick of the round here for his team. Yo, he's just running circles around him. He went into manager, dude. Yo, he really is being around, and just like that, we do see Burley and Voxel on that bottom left side looking to move into security. Rats is going to go down, though. InGene, I believe, he was like, no, that's not happening today. We do see Sick Gamer. Okay, he will go down. But Fishy, he did it right. He did it right, and he waited. He bided his time, and he came out of bathroom, gets a double kill with the auto. Macius goes down. No, play bug. That is illegal. What did you just do to them? He sprays through them with that KR, and he just gets the double kill. Very nicely done.
Oh, what a collab from Fishy and Playbug, both with the 2 double kills at the end of the round. Well, it was looking bad for the defenders there. It really was. Like the start of that round, though, we're like, okay, the attackers are stuck in manager. It ain't looking good for them. They can't make the way. But Razor, he opens it up, gets that first pick. Rats, though, still alive. He's still trying to be a rat, running around, runs behind the attackers, tries to flank them. Doesn't work out too well, unfortunately. And then we're like, oh no, as the rest of the attack team is pushing through, and they deal with another player inside of that hallway, and it was it was Playbug and Fishy. Fishy playing the bathroom well this time, waits for the correct position with that auto shot. He runs out, deals with 2 of them, and then 2 players from the top of the hallway run right into Playbug. He plays it well behind the cover, takes out 2 in a collat with that KR, and doom, bam, bum. We're done right there with that round. And 5-0. It's not looking great.
Absolutely. I mean, it's like we're seeing these sparks from Team Momentum that they have what it takes. Once they get that momentum going, that must be the reason they called themselves that, because we saw the moment they dropped that event and got that first pick, they were looking pretty good. They were like, yo, we got this. We're going to push into this site. We're going to secure it. But then they didn't check their corners. And just like that, you just got the man in the back with the KR, gets spraying them in the back. And just like that, it's a 3-on-3. And then they lose it. So it's
dude. It's funny, interesting, because we saw a Voxel do the same thing to Hands on. You think they would have understood somebody behind in the bathroom with no shoddy?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. It's like
they didn't cover. They checked the bathroom at all.
You just did this yourself. Like, are you not expecting them to do it too? It's like they completely forgot what happened.
It's hard, man. It's hard. Well, wait, we're going on to what we could be. Huh? What's up? Oh, what'd you say? Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh, but
well, now Echo can't watch.
Oh no, it goes. Yeah, it goes. It's all good.
Okay, this sounds good. Well, hey, we go on to what could be, it could be match point after this one right here. We're back onto the docks, onto Factory, and we're gonna see. It looks like they're gonna open up that green door, maybe push towards. They had a marker opening up from server farm into walkway with a wall charge. That was where the marker was previously, but I don't know if that's still the plan, because it was erased as we got into the action round per se. But I definitely know they're still going for office though. Office, I saw that one up there. I'm assuming they're gonna use that door charge because they still have 1 door charge. They still have 1 wall charge left to use. So I'm assuming it'd be office server farm is what I assume it would be. But hey, we never know.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely see. I mean, actually, if they have that wall charge, then they might they might put it on dock there.
Yeah, actually,
I'm curious to see what they're gonna do. Yeah, we do see the most of the team is converging. Macius does have the saber, so this is definitely gonna be the map to utilize it. And there we go. Yep, wall charge is going to go down, and just like that, they have vision inside of Doc. Macius trying to get a pick, trying to see if he can catch someone out of position, but unfortunately just no one out of position for him to get. But he's just gonna chill for now. Oh, never mind. Just like that, he's gonna take out Roach. I spoke a little too soon. Hit him with the 1-2 headshot. Very nicely done. And just like that is a 4-on-5. And meanwhile, in the office as well, the red door was breached. Molotov did go down, and now Sinister Loaf needs to be careful in a bit of a bad spot here. He has a war on 2 fronts right now. He can't push into the middle of Doc because he's just going to get taken out by Macius, and he can't really push forward because now we do see the side of Rats looking to push in. They are going to go ahead and take control of the office. He's going to drop down, and just like that, oh my god, it's carnage. Voxel moving into the site, needs to take out the pistol, going to take out Fishy. Very nicely done. And this is not looking good. It's up to Sick Gamer 01. Last man standing. He's got. Oh no, he's just gone. He's gone. This is nothing he could do. And just
Hey,
like that, there we go, baby. There's that
hey,
momentum.
one
There
round,
we go,
one round.
baby.
We going. We start. We start.
Absolutely, absolutely. We got to
That's the
start
start
with
of it right
steps.
there. You got one
We got to
round.
start with steps, and then we'll start sprinting. They get that first
Yeah,
round, and just like
baby
that,
steps, baby
confidence is
steps.
restored.
Yeah, that was crazy though, because it was looking back and forth. Because you got the first pick from Macius. We saw that. We're
Mhm.
like, okay, good start for guys. Good start from Momentum. But then that push into office, 2/3 of the people died on that push.
Yeah.
2/3. And that was like, I was like, oh no, oh no. But then the last two players, dude, last two players got pushed in. They start taking fights and they win again and again and again. They take control of that end of the game right there. They have control of sight. They have control of the bomb. And the last guy's like, nah, that ain't happening.
Exactly.
Because that was crazy. The fact that they start out so well on the side of momentum, and then they strike back on the side of rats. They take two, take three, and you're like, okay, well, rats got this down. But then the AP-20, the last member said AP-25s too. They didn't be crazy. They didn't be crazy weapons.
Yeah.
Here. They just start coming AP-25s, start taking shots, and they're just one after another going down. So crazy the rats. The fact that they still found salvage in the round despite what could have been a failure.
Absolutely. Yeah, no. Very nicely done. And now they need to just keep that momentum going if they want to pull this thing ahead. And just like that, it's a new split. Nope, that is not the right word. That's my league brain. My league brain talking
New
there.
split.
We've got the new maps now, new layouts. So now, just like that, you will not be able to kind of, look back onto your previous rounds to kind of know what's going to go down. So now the side of Team Momentum is going to be going in fresh here with a new plan of attack. We are on, I believe, yeah, it's just Chaos. Exactly. I wasn't sure if this was Chaos.
Yeah,
Right?
Chaos, yeah,
But
you get the lumberyard and everything too, and you got the suns in the sky staring
Oh
at you.
Lord, oh Lord. Yeah. It's like there was no close range before. Now we're just starting off with close range
Yeah,
maps.
hey,
So this is where those shotguns are really going to come in handy.
depends on the range. Maybe they go to club and then
Yeah.
they go for long range instead. Depends on
That's
what
true.
the plan of action is here from Momentum. But looks like they're planning on pushing through lumberyard. So this could be those close range fights. Looks like they're trying to open up, use that sniper on the far side, take shots and be playing lumberyard. Because that's one thing too. I haven't played this in a while, but I didn't know the bomb could be in lumberyard.
Yeah, no, it's dangerous. Not only that, lumberyard is dangerous. Some of the map builds, man, it's like even though you have the roof over your head, there's like these little slits where the UAV is kind of like, "Hello, I see you," and
Yeah,
then
that's
next thing you
scary.
know, you see the red light under your feet and you're dead. And it's like you get zapped, bro. And it's like,
Yeah,
what
this
just
like this
happened?
is scary. How do you defend this? Like, yeah. Rats has got to show me how to defend this because this looks like scary, bro.
Yeah, for
Like,
real.
yeesh, dude. It looks like the main plan is for lockers. The lockers control seems to be the big thing for the attack of momentum. Look at take control lockers because that could be a good easy cutoff. You take control lockers, you have the long door can cut off members pushing through from the side of club as well. So this could be big for rats, or not for rats, for momentum if they take control of this. But it looks like, yeah, first off, they're gonna put that door charge on there. It looks like they're gonna push right in. Roach is gonna be there with them, and Sinister Loaf. Roach and Sinister Loaf and people like running up, or not just rats, if your name is, but really. But those are the first two members to try and stop this push into lockers, while Burley and Macy's with the snipers, the long range fights are going to try and hold off any rotate between in this lumberyard from either kitchen or, well, if you're already in lumber, like the playbug is.
Yeah, absolutely. We do see that. Okay, Macius is chilling, but the door did go down, followed up
Oh.
on the Molotov though, but it wasn't enough, and Voxel is gonna go down, but so is Roach. They just traded. Macius not quite gonna get the kill, did get a nice pop shot off on, I believe that was Fishy.
Fishy.
Yeah, it was Fishy,
Yep.
exactly. So now he's down to 50 HP, and now he really can't peek. He needs to just chill there unless he wants to risk dying. Never mind. This man has no fear. He's looking to peek. He's looking to take out the Saber head on, and he's gonna get it just like that. Macius will go down. Very nice shot. Ooh, gonna drop that Molotov. Make sure no one punches. Gotta be careful with that UAV though. You don't get shot. Playbug as well, chilling with him on the bomb, looking to hold this site down. And just like that, the momentum has kind of been killed. The sides of Team Momentum are kind of stuck in this curious position, but they're looking to push this thing. They're gonna rush in, but Playbug picks up another kill. Just like that, it's gonna be a 2-on-4. Let's see if they can make something happen here. Another flashbang. Oh, out. Fishy still incredibly low. Needs to be careful.
Oh.
Not gonna get the shot. Oh my god, everyone goes down though, and just like that, rats are gonna take another round.
Hey, dude, he was being chased at the end of that. But yet, rats, though, that was a great defense from them. And the game plan, it seemed like, from the side of momentum was take control lockers, use those long range, weapons on the far side of lumberyard, and just deny rotates, deny movement from the defenders. But even though they had long range guns, they weren't quite far back because they're right at the fence. But they lost those fights to the defenders. The
Yeah.
defenders who were supposed to be cut off from rotating took those fights against the sniper, against the the tar, and won them against the attackers' momentum. And then after that, it's just the only control that the attackers had was lockers after the first pick between Voxel and I
Roach.
forget, I think we have Voxel and Roach that traded at the beginning that gave him control of.
Because I don't believe that they use the wall charge, but it's looking like they can't really decide if they want to use the wall charge on Shed to get power or go into bathroom and use it to get into Tellus. And honestly, I mean, that is a pretty tricky problem because you really do want control of Tellus. It's such a power
If they had the
position.
sniper still, like, the teller would be such a stronger thing too, but they already
Yeah,
wasted the sniper, unfortunately. So, of
exactly.
course, opening the button is still a big thing. If they open that button, they can get those shutters open. It's still huge to have those long sights for a tar, maybe even just a tar as well, or just
Hmm.
having being able to rotate through those shutters is huge for the attack. So that could be the game plan. But again, it depends how much stock are the defenders going to put in bathroom. Doesn't seem like much. I don't see anything in bathroom at the moment.
Yeah, and not only that, I mean, it's just a very unfortunate spot of that little peak hole in Tellers as well, just looking right at the bomb. So it's like you cannot defuse if someone is chilling in Tellers and you don't at least have a second teammate.
Yeah. I wonder if Roach is going to be expecting them to open that wall next to him.
Mm.
He's playing in Telos right now, and he's kind of the only person that will deny this push whatsoever. So I think they're pushing right in, and
Oh,
are
yeah,
they going to be able
there's
to
the
open this? They
push.
have control
Okay, yeah.
bathroom.
Now
There
that
we
wall
go.
charge onto Teller, looking to blow
Woo!
it. Yeah, there we go. Gets blown. They're gonna get into Teller, and just like that, they have control over it. They did have to fall back.
What?
Unfortunately, they are gonna. Wait, what? They killed their
Yo,
own lights.
Citizen Roach.
Okay, okay, and it worked out too. Just like that, 3 members of Team Momentum are down. Make that 4. Voxel did pick up a kill of his own, but he was return killed, unfortunately. And now it's up to one man standing. Team Momentum looking. He's not looking good right now. Burley, he doesn't have a lot of ammo left in his gun either. 17 rounds. And,
Oh,
he's
he's so
not gonna
dead.
get the
He's so
kill.
dead. Like, it's funny because they were trying to open up the shutters, and like that makes sense. Shutters is good, but nobody was playing to play the shutters angle. If somebody was
Yeah,
playing the shutters angle, they could have denied, what was his name? Sinister Loaf from
yeah.
making that play in the first place.
Damn, that that hurt. That hurt a little bit. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
because that was
lie.
looking great for them. That was
Yeah,
looking great for momentum.
that's
They
not.
opened up that wall. They had control of tellers, and nobody was watching that door. There was nobody
Yeah.
at shutters. There was nobody playing the angle by the breach. So they just open the door, and the guy has a KR and just guns them all down immediately.
Exactly. And I mean, it shows that momentum. They're not necessarily outclassed. They've got the strats. They got good
Oh,
plans.
we've
Like
seen them open
that
up
was the
plays. We've seen them
yeah,
make great shots.
exactly. And like and the planning there as well. That was a very nice coordinated push. You blow down the door to bathroom. Instantly the flashbang goes in. Someone rushes through, puts that wall charge down, and just like that. It's like within 10 seconds, you're already inside of tellers and you push them all back. But then you gotta hold it too. And you need someone to be able to, take advantage of the openings that you're creating, right? Like you said before, there was just kind of no one waiting for that storefront opening. It's just no one there to utilize these crazy plays that you're making. And then at the end, unfortunately, they're just gonna fall short.
Yeah, it seemed like some of the planning, some of the the strats coming out from Momentum weren't quite there. Unfortunately, it seemed like they maybe were just lacking a bit of depth to it. Because like a lot of times we saw it on Kill Dome, we saw it on Convenience
Mhm.
Store. They have a great start, they have a plan in mind, but you can't just have a one side strat. It cannot be just a one side strat. You have
Yeah,
to have
absolutely.
multiple facet angles in your attacks. 'Cause otherwise, the defenders are just going to place all the utility in that one spot and then it's gonna end right there. Sure, you can change up some of those strategies, you can change up some of those momentum with gunfights, but that's a 50-50. You can't count on
Yeah,
winning that gunfight every single time.
exactly. You might be a big buff burly enforcer, but still, those bullets hurt, man. They are
Whew.
not to be messed with. You can get sprayed down in an instant. And also they need to be a little more aware. I mean, we saw, especially when they were on bank, right? They fell for the same trick that they tried to use themselves. You can't, come on, you can't do that. Like, you
Hey,
need to know that that's gonna happen.
it's hard, man. It's hard being. I don't know who the who the leader is for the team, but it's hard leading. It's hard making the shots. It's hard, remembering some of the stuff in the rounds too. Especially so many rounds going by, so many maps you have to play, and it's like I feel you. It's hard. It's difficult, but those are things you gotta make sure you know. And if you're playing competitive, you're trying to win, you gotta have those things in the back of your mind. You gotta make notes of those things.
Yep, absolutely. I couldn't have said it better myself, man. That's facts. That's just how it is. If you want to win this thing, this is the best of the best. There is no room for mistakes. And if you do make a mistake, you got to be ready to, clean up after yourself, really, and make sure that you can kind of negate the consequences of that as much as possible. But I think we throw it to a slight break while we wait for the next round to start, and then
Oh
when
yeah,
we're
yeah.
back, we'll be back with round two.